Okay, good day learners. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to measure convex and concave polygons using your protractor. So this is part of your lesson on exploring concave and convex polygons. So bibigyan ko kayo ngayon ng tatlong example how to measure these kinds of polygons. So let us start. Okay, in our first example, we can see here a polygon with 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ibig sabihin, we can call this a pentagon. So ang pwede natin gawin muna is we can extend the line segments of this polygon para mas ma-measure natin using your protractor. Now, if you are using a smaller protractor, it can be possible na kahit hindi mo na i-extend yung mga segments. Or if your polygon is big enough that you can use this protractor to immediately see yung kanyang mga measurement, ay pwede rin. Okay? So in this case, extend natin yung kanyang mga sides. Okay, now that our sides are already extended, if you're going to ask kung gaano kahaba yung extension niya, as long as hopefully ay kaya ng ating protractor na ma-reach yung mga sides, pwede. Okay? So kung may space naman, you can extend as much as you want using only of course, your pencil. Okay? So let us now start measuring. Yung pag-extend pala natin ng line is dapat one-sided lang siya. Okay? So halimbawa ito, nag-start tayo dito sa angle na ito. We are going to extend this line segment and then paikot tayo this line segment. Counterclockwise, dito tayo mag-extend and then extend ulit dito and then extend ulit dito. Okay? So one side lang siya. Here, as you can see, we have combinations of different angles. May mga acute angle at meron ding mga obtuse angle. Okay, so in our second example, we are going to measure the interior angle of this polygon with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides, or what we call a heptagon. So parang kanina, ang gagawin natin, i-extend din natin lahat ng mga line segments nito para mas madali nating ma-measure using our protractor. Now, in extending the line, you can choose any of this side kung ano ang unahin. In my case, I'm going to start with this side. So, extend ko muna ito and then susunod na yung ibang side. Okay, so I'm done extending my sides. However, as you can see, may isang side dito kung saan yung kanyang extension ay pumasok na dito sa polygon. Okay? So this is the difference between our first example kanina, wherein yung extension ng ating lines ay nasa exterior lamang ng ating polygon. Okay? So let's measure now the angles. I'm going to start with this angle first using my protractor. Next, in our second angle, as you can see, ito yung imi-measure natin, itong buo. However, we can see that this angle actually creates a straight line. And we know that a straight line measures 180 degrees. Okay? So, ang measurement nito ay 180 degrees. However, meron pa siyang kadugtong dito na mas maliit. So we have to measure this angle here at idadagdag natin sa straight angle which is 180 degrees. Okay, so we can see that this is 70 degrees. So 70 degrees plus 180 degrees, it will give us 250 degrees. So 180 plus 70, itong buong to ay 250 degrees. And we can now proceed to the next angles. So these are now all the measurement of the interior angles of this polygon. Now let's proceed to the third example. Okay, for our last example, we are now going to measure the angles of this polygon. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is an example of a hexagon. Now, as you can see, nagmumukha siyang right angle, yung mga angles natin sa loob or our interior angles. However, it would be better to use our protractor para ma-check natin kung talagang 90 degrees siya. Again, we can extend the line segments so we can measure it using our protractor easily. Now, in our fourth example, as you can see, hindi na siya 90 degrees. Instead, it is now a reflex angle. So, ulit, ang gagawin natin, since ang measurement ng straight line is 180, and i-add lang natin yung measurement nito, which is actually 90 degrees. So, 180 plus 90 degrees, it will give you 270 degrees. Okay, so ito na po yung measurement ng ating hexagon. All of them are 90 degrees except for this angle here, which measures 270 degrees. Now, among the measurements we get from the interior angles of these three polygons, what can we observe from these individual angles? Okay, we can see that in the first example, wala tayong makikitang angle which is greater than 180 degrees. As compared to these two polygons, we can see that one of these interior angles has measurement of more than 180 degrees, which is ito pong 250 degrees natin. At dito naman, we can see the 270 degrees. Therefore, we can now prove that these two polygons are examples of concave polygon, and this one is an example of a convex polygon. So that's our video for today. I hope you learned something. Thank you very much for watching.